Good evening, everybody. This is Garrett Imeson. I'm joined here by Steve Roberts as we're here to watch a non-league soccer matchup between the Wilson Trojans playing host to the Scots of David Douglas. It is a warm night here in Portland, a game we weren't sure was going to happen tonight with the air quality, with the fires raging around the state, but thankfully the air quality has cleared up in the Portland metro area. We are out here to play tonight. Still a little hazy, but honestly better looking than it has been in several days. We're here for an exciting matchup. Steve, can you help me break down what you expect to see from a young Wilson Trojan team tonight?
Well, it's going to be quite interesting watching Wilson come out. They're a young team. I believe they lost quite a few seniors last year after coming in third overall. They've been having a home field win streak. So there's a lot of pressure on them to perform well tonight to keep that up. So I imagine, we're going to see some quick play with your younger players, and a lot's going to depend on what David Douglas is bringing to them.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see if there's any rust built up for either of these teams. Both teams have been in a place where outdoor practices haven't been allowed, so has there been any rust? Wilson had a game that was supposed to happen this week that was canceled. It's going to be another interesting storyline, is to see, has the interesting and unusual week made a difference for either of these teams, especially a young Wilson Trojans team that maybe is still kind of learning their way?
Well, in my career, when we couldn't get outside, we would get in the gym and play a lot of small ball, and maybe we'll see a lot of that small ball play, a lot of triangular play out here on the field, a lot of quick passes, close play, and looking for an opportunity that way.
And if there's anything we've seen from head coach Frank Matthews of Wilson, it's something he really thinks he wants to do with this team, is play a really heavy possession game for Wilson, really possess the ball, kind of probe that defense, wait for their opportunities to get in there. Something I think we will see, especially as you point out with that small ball in the gym they may have had to do in practice this week. We are just about to kick off here. It is the Wilson Trojans in all white tonight. David Douglas in the black kits. The Scots kicking off. Possessing it in the backfield. Wilson aggressively pursuing it. Nice pass downfield. And first whistle of the night.
There's an offsides call there, I believe.
Wilson will take over. First chance to possess the ball tonight.
So Wilson showed a very tight defense. They wasted no time getting back on that kickoff there.
Aggressive downfield kick, quickly recovered by the Scots, pressing their opportunity now, and Wilson able to make a stop and gain possession right about midfield. A nice tackle there, trying to intercept the pass. Wilson maintains the possession. Kind of probing, looking for their opportunity. That one went out. Looks like Wilson will have the throw-in.
So we saw some good ball control there. They were able to get out of trouble, passed it back, worked it around, looked for the sideline there. We're seeing good ball control. If they keep that up, we might see some interesting things happen as they get closer to the goal.
Yeah, this year both teams have played one game, both ties, so both kind of looking to get in the win column for the first time this year. Throw-in goes nicely, but intercepted by David Douglas. The Scots get possession, able to try and settle down and maintain control there. That's number 10.
We'll get a cross here.
Cross coming in at number 2. That's Gustavo Perez trying to maintain control, gets shot in towards the goal and easily saved.
So it looks like David Douglas, they're going to waste no time. When they get an opportunity, they're going to take it based on what we just saw there.
Both teams playing a little aggressively early on. The Trojans defense really pressing. And now kind of just resetting the offense, that kick back to the goalkeeper. Nice downfield pass, trying to kind of establish a rhythm here.
This could be trouble here.
Got an opportunity. Kicked in and just wide right. I believe that was Logan Dodge who made his attempt there just outside that right goalpost. Nice opportunity.
So good heads-up play there by Wilson to pick up that ball after it bounced around between a couple of players there and to get a breakaway on it.
Scots take over, kick down. About midfield, headed forward into Wilson territory, kind of race to get possession of the ball there. Wilson Trojans able to fight their way in and get some possession. And that's out, looks like it's going Wilson's way.
So a lot of quick play here. You know, we've seen the ball on both sides of the pitch, and, you know, we had a shot on goal by each team.
Yeah, first 3 minutes, this is definitely kind of a fast-paced start here. Both teams looking to get out of the gate quickly. And Trojans able to get possession there off the intercepted pass. Kind of looking to slow it down, settle it, but the Scots are pressing. And they take their opportunity to try and get possession on offense, and they do. The Scots have possession of the ball. And the Trojans able to get defensive possession and just clear the ball. And
we'll get a pass across here.
Got an opportunity.
Yeah, he'll get a cross here, maybe. Oh, he lets him play on.
Yes, he does. Heavily contested in the box, but ruled to play on. Wilson will maintain possession on the Scots third of the field.
I would assume that the defense must have gotten their foot on the ball first for that not to be a call there.
And out back, it will be a goal kick for the Scots.
So there's nothing unusual about that play down there. You know, when you get in the goal like that, there's going to be a little bit more body contact. You know, the ball's bouncing around. As long as there's no deliberate push or trip, you know, you're not going to see too much called there.
Yeah, it looked like both players were looking to play the ball there, and that's you know, what kind of wound up happening. Trojans kick it back to the goalkeeper, looking to kind of slow it down, maintain a little bit of possession here in what's been a fast-paced first 5 minutes. Looking to make a play downfield. It's number 2, Logan Dodge, trying to separate. And I believe that's going to be off of a Wilson player. The Scots will recover possession of the ball.
So it looks like we have a sub coming in here. Number 2 is on his way out. He's being replaced, I'll tell you in a minute, by number 7.
That's Nadim Herjik, who's on his way onto the pitch. Tossed in for the Scots. Looking to make a play downfield on the far sideline. Nice possession there for the Scots. Still maintaining control, and a long shot over the goal.
So obviously they're not afraid to take. That was a good shot from way out by the 20 yards. So that was a good 35-yard shot there.
Yeah, if you're the Trojan goalkeeper, Sean Sussman, you got to be on your toes because you never know when you're going to see a shot from these Scots.
Yeah, he's going to be heads up tonight.
And the Scots look to take possession right away off the goal kick. Oh, and a little lapse in communication there allows Logan Kleiser to get in there and get possession for the Trojans and establish possession. Goes out of bounds. That'll be thrown for the Trojans. That was a nice play by Logan Kleiser to kind of get in there and break up that little bit of miscommunication, hesitation by the Scots.
Yeah, both teams here like to play tight defense, and if that ball gets loose, it will quickly get picked up by the other team.
You don't have a large window before you're going to have a defenseman in there in some way. I believe that's going to be Trojans ball, looking to quick throw and to maintain possession, try and attack that goal. Nice move there by the Scots to move it downfield. That's a clear, but the Trojans able to get possession, continue to try and press, and the Scots half the field.
Oh, nice tackle there. Oh, this can be trouble here. Got him on the flat. Will they get a cross in? He's going to hold it up. No, he tries to make the cross. Okay.
He had 3 defenders there looking, but he was looking for Nadim Herjik, the substitute, to try and make that play there. Again, you're right. We've seen some aggressive play. That was one of those opportunities that we saw the Scots look to make the aggressive move, quick strikes.
Both teams are out to make quick strikes. They're moving the ball well back and forth on the pitch. Possession time is about equal.
And I'd say if you look at where the ball has been, it's been all over the pitch tonight. And that looks like the Trojans are going to be able to continue to press. Another quick throw in. Possession, nice. Ooh, nice hit by a defenseman to try and return that back to the Scots. And out, Scots will have a goal kick.
So both teams are reading the holes very nice. They're looking to push that ball up past the defense and have their outside wingman run that ball down coming across field. They've had a bit of success with that on both sides. Teams are playing similarly also.
Yeah, and again, you don't have a whole lot of room for error before you've got some aggressive defense from both sides. I mean, we're seeing a lot of pressing, and it's worked. We've seen a lot of change of possession here early. No one team having any really long possession yet. Goal kicking coming from the Scots. Looks like the Trojans might be able to recover this one and get some possession, but it's a kind of a scrum in the center there. Scott's able to get possession, trying to press forward, and that's Isaac Volan who was able to kind of recover the ball for the Trojans, now trying to press it into about midfield. Headed forward. Looking to set something up here on offense. Oh, it's Cole Essler, nice move to get some space. Still continuing to push the possession. Tackle there, but played on. Scots now have the ball across midfield, looking for
the goalie's there.
An opportunity. Trying to find Faisal Moed Saeed. Not able to make the connection. Nice, easy save by Sean Sussman. And the Scots just kind of clear that out of bounds, give themselves a little bit of time to kind of set up as the Trojans will have a throw in here. It's Cole Essler who will, oh no, it looks like it's actually Isaac Volan who will have the throw in duties. Trying to set something up. The Scots take over after that tackle there.
They'll reset, they'll move that ball up the sideline there. They like doing that a lot. Nice pass inside there. We got some room here.
Some room and a couple opportunities there, a couple options.
Okay, so we'll get a corner coming this time.
Our first corner of the night for either team here. Be interesting to see what kind of setup, what kind of strategy the Scots have here. And it looks like that might be David Gissing over there to take the kick for the Scots.
They got, looks like their big kid down near the net, and they're coming out.
High lobbed in, trying to find a connection. No luck, and there was a whistle there. I believe that's going to be a free kick for the Trojans.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was the call there. It might have been a handball.
And the Trojans, sure enough, are taking over. Quick, nice pass to midfield. Looking to maintain possession out on the near sideline for us. Nice pass to get into Scott territory. Looking to set something up here a little bit.
Good ball motion, good ball movement by both teams tonight. Quick.
After a quick first 5 minutes aggressive, I think both teams are kind of slowing down and setting things up a little bit more, a little more deliberate. Scott's able to get possession there. Both teams still pressing aggressively on defense. Header to keep it in bounds, and the Scots continue to press it into Trojan territory. Looking for an opportunity. And that was Isaac Volan and Logan Kleiser both able to kind of squeeze out the attackman, the striker there. and get the ball moving in the Trojans' direction. Always a dangerous play for the goalie to leave the box when he's got a couple guys there, but able to clear it, get a little time.
Yeah, there's a little bit, when the ball is passed back by one of your team members, you have to handle it with your feet, I believe. He couldn't pick that up, so Trojans were smart. They were on top of it, but the goalie was able to maintain control and get it out of there.
That's a throw in for the Scots. Intercepted by the Trojans, pressing it back. Someone looking to maintain solid possession here. Kind of an open space. Looks like the Scots will have it and take it. Oh, nice move by the Trojan defender there, midfielder. The Trojans looking to press forward, probe into the Scots defense. The Scots able to clear it. Heading back to goalkeeper Sussman. You may see Cole Essler there, number 20, with a cast on his arm. I believe he is playing with a broken arm right now. The Scots will get possession here with a throw-in. Looks like we have a substitute for Cole Essler as we talk about it. Essler heading off, trying to see who that is coming on. I believe that might be Logan Dodge coming in, number 2.
Well, he's staying in the game. They hadn't got it, but he switched positions, basically swapped sides of the field so they could get a sub ready for him.
Interesting. I was about to ask why you think they'd have him set up there, but that makes sense.
Yeah, he did ask to be subbed. I think his arm might be bothering him, but there was nobody ready to come in. Now we'll get the substitute.
That is Essler out. We'll see who's now officially coming in.
Looks like number 3.
Desmond Wendt now coming into the game for Cole Essler. Scots with possession right around midfield. Deep pass. Going to be picked up quickly by the Trojans. About 15 minutes gone here in this first period. Both teams getting a shot on goal, neither able to convert. We are still 0-0. Trojans looking to pass. Surrounded by 4 Scots defenders, but still maintaining possession. Trojans trying to find some space and have an opportunity. There. Cross back in, but into a group of Scot defenders and cleared out.
Yeah, he might have needed one more touch to get a better read on that to see where his teammates were in the line they were on.
No options available there, but a lot of black jerseys. Scott's able to get possession here. Try and settle it down and set something out. Nice job by the Trojan midfielder there to kind of stop that possession building for the Scots. Scots kind of looking to get possession. The Trojans still pressing, even as they're on defense. They're playing very aggressively. Scots another long shot and just missed.
Missed the far corner there.
You saw that impact kick up some of that turf right in front of that left goal post.
Yeah, he did a good job getting the ball on his left side and getting a shot off with his left foot there.
I believe that was the same young man we saw take the long shot earlier.
May have been.
So he in particular not afraid to take those long shots, and that one was pretty close. And that's going to be going the way of the Scots. It's going to be a throw-in by Gustavo Perez.
Official pulls him back a little bit. Throw-in usually happens from where the ball went across the out-of-bounds line.
And instead it'll be Michael Freeman throwing in. Nice header by the Trojan defender to try and clear it. Settling into possession for the Trojans. Intercepted by the Scots. The Trojans get it right back. Nice move to get a little space. Trying to set something up, get a leading pass and a crossover. Deflected by a Scot defender. We're just about halfway through this first period, at least before any extra time. 22 minutes left on the clock here. Trojans quickly deflect that and get possession back. Kind of slowing it down a little bit here for the Trojans. Trojans maintain ball at midfield. I think we might get a push there.
Yeah,
yep.
We got a little push there. A little bit of frustration after the ball was tapped away from him.
Yeah, Fernando Garcia Martinez for the Scots was able to tap that ball away and get possession and then drew the foul. So we're going to have a free kick here for the Scots. See what kind of setup they have here.
Goes high, they're up. Ball's bouncing around a bit there.
And a nice clearance. I believe that may have been Logan Dodge who was able to clear that one for the Trojans. Scott's able to kind of keep that ball out of the Trojans' possession for an extended period of time.
So again, both teams like to push that ball up very quick. Whenever they get possession, they're looking to pass the ball up and get into a zone where they can have a shot on goal. We've seen a couple of times where defenses played the ball, slowed it down a bit, looked for a good pass up.
Yeah, and I'd say the pace has definitely slowed down since the start. It was a little more fast and furious early on, but we are seeing more deliberate slowdowns here. But at the same time, neither team is afraid to take that shot or make the aggressive move here in the first period.
Yeah, both teams are looking for opportunities. Both teams have done a good job of pushing the ball up in the gaps, having their teammates run the ball down.
There might be an opportunity here for the Scots.
Nice midfield play there, looking, find a spot. That's the gentleman who took the shot. And they will take the shot from anywhere they can. Oh, nice tackle and steal there.
That was Nicholas Olenek for the Trojans there who makes the nice tackle.
So we got it coming up the side here. Oh, nice tackle there.
That's Michael Freeman. We've seen him kind of up and down the field for the Scots. Technically a sophomore defender. Looking to press downfield.
If he can get to this, he'll be in a position to make a nice cross. He's got only one man there, though, so he'll hold it up.
Try and set something up a little more deliberately here. Still got decent options here. Trying to fight in the far side for possession there, and I believe that was out on one of the Scots.
It looks like the way the players are lining up, it looks like Scots are going to throw it in. I'm not sure what was called there.
Yeah, but it looks like the Trojans are now throwing. I heard the whistle, but I didn't see any indication of what it could have been there. Trojans now throwing in. Scots actually quickly retake possession, goes out. Wilson throwing in again. Clock ticked down just under 18 minutes.
So it's been a good paced game. Both teams have been running the pitch very well, and had a couple opportunities where they got shots on goal.
Both teams have been close with opportunities, just not quite able to find the back of the net.
A lot of change-up possessions in the midfield.
Would you say at this point in the game that you've seen an advantage for one team or another, Steve?
Not really. I think any one of the teams right now are in a position to strike and get a goal. They both played about equally well. I think we've seen a little bit more of the Scots up near their goal. You know, they got 1 or 2 corners, so that was a little bit of advantage for them. But Wilson has had some opportunities also that has put them in good position also.
Wilson trying to set something up, kind of probing at this Scott defense, looking to find an opportunity. When Scott's going to take over, it's going to be Michael Freeman throwing in again.
Both teams play a similar defense, so, you know, the players get a little frustrated, you know, because the defense is on them tight all the time, you know, so their game is very similar.
Yeah, you do see two styles that are relatively well matched for each other tonight. It's going to be interesting to see if either team can get the edge here. Nice job to keep it in bounds and looking for a cross.
Has some 2 players there. Oh.
Headed back and then cleared. Trojans able to still maintain possession. That was a nice cross. Had a couple opportunities, just not able to do anything with it.
Nice play there. A little bit bad angle. He'll get it across. I'm not sure if he's going to get a corner out of that or if it was already out. I think the official signaled that it was already out.
I think so, too. The way the players are moving back, I think we're going to see a goal kick here instead.
So a little excitement there. Some nice play to get that ball out on the wing there. And you know, a little bit too deep before he got possession of it. Couldn't quite get a good shot on the goal.
Soccer's such a game, you know, of inches. You know, they say that in every sport, but a little bit differently either way, and you've got a totally different setup there. Goal kicking coming for the Scots.
Looks like we got a sub coming in. Number 2's on his way out.
I think that might be number 7
on his way back in.
That's Nadim Herjik again. He's kind of been in and out a couple times tonight.
Looks like we got a Wilson sub coming back in.
I think that's Cole Essler coming back in with his cast coming back onto the pitch. So both teams shifting things up a little bit.
Ooh,
an aggressive play.
I saw that, yeah.
Looking to kind of make that aggressive play to quickly shift possession back in favor of the Trojans, but just timing just off. That'll be a foul and a free kick for the Scots.
Yeah, both teams are looking to get first touches whenever they can to get control of the ball as often as they can. It's one of the reasons we have so many turnovers and so many changes of possession.
Yeah, I don't have an official count, but I will say possession has changed an awful lot tonight.
Looks like
might get a corner kick here.
That's what it looks like they're lining up for.
Trying to see who's going to take that corner kick for the Scots.
Scots are still playing very conservative on defense. They're keeping 3 people back. Got another sub coming in.
Coming in for the corner kick, it looks like. Getting set up, corner kick incoming. Played in close to the goal and goes out the far side. Trojans will throw it in.
So the corner's got to make a little bit of adjustment there. That was a long shot over the goal.
That's 2 corners that have been successfully defended by the Trojans. The Trojans have had no corners of their own. You hear the crowd not happy about that here at Wilson. but I believe that's going to be a free kick for the Trojans.
Yep.
I think they might have been searching maybe for a card there, potentially, as the crowd at least.
You know, it's a hard call. The official sees that the offensive player is putting his body to protect the ball, which is he's supposed to do. The defensive player is trying to catch the ball. And, they get tripped up, they get matched up. I didn't see anything intentional. I think the crowd is a little bit worried because the kid's playing with his arm wrapped, and so that's going to worry them.
And unfortunately, he is still down after that. That's Cole Essler.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming to check on him here. Well, they always know home crowds are a little bit more excitable.
We know that. But I always say, the officials are closer than me to the game. They're going to see it they're going to see what really happened. I'm might have good eyesight, but not that good.
Absolutely. They're right on top of it. They've got the right angle. Wilson will get a free kick right at midfield on our near side. Taking the aggressive free kick and trying to get possession, kicked up and out. I believe that's going to stay Trojan possession.
So the defense, what the defense really wants to do is they want to clear that ball as soon as they can. They don't want the ball to be bouncing around there near the goal. They're going to kick it out, clear it. They'd rather have the Trojans maintain possession but have to come back into a striking zone than the ball bouncing around in there.
It's hard to prepare for, one odd bounce and it goes to the right way, and all of a sudden you can be out of position as a defense. Cleared out by the Scots, but Trojans will continue to maintain possession and try and press it forward. Breeze picking up here. Has him off.
Oh, he did not call it, though. Okay, that's interesting. So the rest did not see offsides there. He let the ball be played.
You actually saw a David Douglas player trying to signal that there should be offsides, but the ref did not agree on that one. But threat extinguished by the Scots. Scots have possession, trying to press into this Trojan defense. Either team looking to get the first goal of the night. And just kind of going back and forth, changing possession here, trying someone to get control of the ball. And that control will fall, it looks like, to the Trojans, pushing forward. The Scots, Imeson able to.
Oh, this one could be trouble here. He can get out to it. Oh, no.
We might get an offsides.
Yeah, he caught him offsides there.
And that will be Trojan possession now. Just over 10 minutes to play here in the period, plus any stoppage time. We have had an injury, so that will add at least a little bit of time, likely, to the clock here at the end of the first period. Push down. Scott's able to gain possession here and clear it back out. Slowing things down a little bit. There's an opportunity here for the Scots with a couple men. Long
Takes
shot.
A shot. Oh, off the top of the post.
That's about as close as it gets right there.
You got it. If that ball had been 2 inches on that line, it would have been a go, but it came out in front of the line.
Again, slightest difference either way.
So we're seeing there that David Douglas, they take the long shots, and now we know why. They can actually have pretty good accuracy after that one.
That's two that have been quite close, and now they have their third corner of the night. This one coming in from our near side. The other two coming from our far side. Scott's looking to get something set up here. Looks like a different setup. Only one man stationed by the goal to start the corner kick. Headed in, maintained possession for the Scots. Trojans trying to clear it out, still bouncing around and out back. I think that will be another corner.
Mm-hmm. So we see the Trojans are playing very conservative. They got everybody back except one man on defense. The Scots, they have their regular lineup back there. It's interesting how they do a flow on the kick.
Different strategies on these corner kicks so far. Another one incoming and kicked out, and we'll see what the signal is.
I think they gave it to the goalie to go kick.
Yes, and they're pressing quickly. Referee's, I think, going to slow it down. You saw Sean Sussman try to quickly get that ball back into play for the Trojans and try and maybe catch the Scots off guard.
There was a substitute waiting, and the official knew about it, so
slowed back down.
Looks like number 2 is back in the game. Yeah.
It's Logan Dodge. That's now 4 corner kicks successfully defended by the Trojans. The Trojans have yet to have a corner kick of their own so far. That does not mean the Trojans have had a lack of opportunities of their own. They've had a couple shots on goal and a couple nice opportunities. Just no corner kicks so far tonight.
Yeah.
Throwing for the Trojans. Deep throwing. Trying to get possession and press it on, but lots of Scott defenders. Cleared back to the Scott goalie. Scott's looking to try and press forward. Have an opportunity down our near side here. But the Trojan able to head off that pass. Nicholas Olenek who intercepted that last pass on the Scott offensive. Trojans have a nice opportunity trying to beat his man and get a crossover.
So it's a nice defensive job there by the Scots, basically using his body to let that ball roll out of bounds, keeping the offensive player away from it.
It was Musi Amisi for the Scots, kind of letting that go out and forcing a goal kick. 6.5 minutes here to play in the first period, at least in regular time. I think both teams are aggressive enough that they will still try and get that strike here in these 6.5 minutes. We've seen both teams take their shots, particularly the Scots taking long shots. And cleared by the Trojans. Got a throw-in coming for the Scots. On another, trying to find a crack in the Trojan defense. Nice move. Gets a long shot, but easily handled by Sussman.
Didn't quite, got his foot on top of the ball that time, didn't quite get enough on it.
Michael Freeman, that is the sophomore defender for the Scots.
Nice long kick from goalie here. We got some running room here in the field. Just cannot get that ball through those gaps.
And that was another clearance by one of the Trojans. Quickly thrown in by the Scots, trying to take advantage and catch the Trojans off guard, but cleared. Nice clearance. Now it's a foot race. And the goalie wisely just lets it go out the far side, gets the goal kick. He had a Trojan pressing and he was outside the box, so just let it wisely go out and take the goal kick. Long goal kick.
Oh, this could be trouble here.
Yes, it is. One-on-one.
Yeah.
Just out the far side.
But he has a man there to pick it up.
And another try. Oh. That was Gustavo Perez, who just missed that far post. Had Son Schussman beat, just missed.
Yeah, it's a hard shot to make when you got the goalie is playing you well. He was out far enough to take away your angles. It was a great shot, though. Even though the goal wasn't made, to actually get that ball to that angle past that goalie there.
A smart play by Sussman, who was able to take away a lot of the easiest angles for that shot. Another aggressive deep goal kick. And a whistle on the field. I think this is going to come back the way of the Scots there. So a free kick for the Scots. Very fast and aggressive. The Scots have just missed a couple shots.
Oh, they've had some, nice opportunities there. Just, they're knocking on that goal right now.
Probably, I'd say, if my unofficial count, about 4 shots on goal versus 1 or 2 for the Trojans here in the first period. And another long shot just over the goal. The Scots definitely getting the shot advantage here in the first period.
Oh, yeah. I think they've had a little bit more of the possession also.
They've been close, but nothing in the net so far tonight. Still 0-0, 2:45 here in regular time in the first period. We did have a small injury break, so I do think we'll have at least a little bit of stoppage time.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm not sure how they handle that, but we'll find out tonight.
Yes, indeed. The Scots looking again to press into that Trojan defense, but cleared nicely. Now possession for the Trojans, looking to push forward. Scott defender Matthew Solorzano able to.
Oh.
We'll see what that call is down there.
I see a card maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think you may be right. It is on our far side here tonight. And the Trojan is still down here. Can't quite see on the far side exactly who is down or if we have a call coming in. Neither side looks particularly happy at the moment.
So we got it. Looked like an injury there.
Referee asking for some space.
Yeah. He's going to talk to the other ref maybe.
They got tangled up on the far side there. Our far side, hard to say for sure exactly what the call will be. You see a Trojan player in particular having conversations with one of the officials down there. Right now the clock is stopped for the injury with 1:50 to play here in the first period. The Scots taking their opportunity to kind of confer and use this as a quick timeout.
So it looks like the clock has stopped. So we may, if the clock has been stopping on the injuries, then we may not have the extra time at it.
Well, it looks like Logan Dodge, who is up at least for the Trojans, definitely having a tender ankle of, it looks like, or lower leg at least.
Yeah, he's kind of walking it out. Maybe his heel. Looks like the official is not going to make a call on that. He might have. Sometimes they just write down the number of the player, and if the player continues to play a certain way, then they'll give him a card.
Kind of there, you're on the borderline. You know, I've got my eye on you. Kind of feel. You know,
they want the kids to play. They want them to have a good game, but at the same time, they know they need to keep control of it. And so when you get close to a call, there, you want to make sure that they're aware of it.
And the Scots will have the goal kick coming in. Waiting for that clock to start. It's showing at 1:50 here. Clock now rolling. In the final 2 minutes of this first period. Scott's trying to push forward. Easily picked up by the goalie Sussman. Looking to set up his offense for a goal kick here. A miscue by the Scots turns into a possible opportunity for the Trojans, but the rest of the Scots defenders able to take control of the ball there. That was almost a big opportunity for the Trojans, but the Scots able to close in on it. Scots defenders clearing, both teams pushing hard, trying to get an opportunity in the final minutes of this half. So both teams have been aggressive all the way through, from the very start of this game to the final minutes of this first period. And there's a whistle there. They're going to play.
They let them. They're playing it on.
Yeah, there's an injured Trojan out there, but they are playing on, and this is an opportunity for the Trojans to take a shot, and nice save. Looking to clear it out and able to clear it. Trojans still press it back in, trying to find an opportunity. Yeah, there was an injured Trojan, but they decided to play on. 10 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, there's some whistles coming from the other field there, so maybe that wasn't on our field.
Yeah, Trojan was hurt, but he wasn't down. And that's the horn we'll see. I believe that will be the end of the first period here. A very aggressive, very fast-paced first period.
Yeah, both teams came out playing tight defense and moving the ball up and down the pitch very well. I think the Scots had a few more shots on goal and maybe a little bit more possession time, but as we saw there near the end of the period, the Trojans came right back and they were looking to score also. I think it's still anybody's game right now. You know, the Scots have had some opportunities. I think they're feeling it a little bit more, that they will have another opportunity and they'll finally get it in. A shot off the top of the goal, a shot off the corner, the far post, you can't get any closer than that to a goal. So I think they're feeling it a little more. The coach is probably going to tell them to keep doing what they're doing. At the same time, the Trojans, they're knocking on it. They have good ball control. They haven't been able to quite get the shots on the goal that they would want, but they've been able to break away quite a bit. They can put that chemistry together down there by the goal. We'll see some interesting things happening there also.
Would you make any adjustments if you're the Trojans, since you have seen the Scots get a bit of an advantage on shots on goal?
It's hard to adjust. They have the men back on defense, so it's not like they're not getting men back on defense. But because the Scots will take that long shot, they'll take a 30-yard shot. It's very hard to defend that when you're back there by the goal and you got three players up close and you're not sure if it's going to come across or they're going to take a shot. So the Scots have been very strategic in mixing up their shots, which kind of keeps the defense a little bit off balance. They want to play conservative. They don't want to take too many risks, because the Scots have also showed that they have some good players who can get up and break away for shots. On the other side, the Trojans, they've been able to work the ball, get the ball up near the line there, but they haven't been able to get those shots off. So I'm sure, if I see anything coming, I think the coach may tell the Trojans to go ahead and take a little bit farther shot out. They're looking for the shot to come within 10, 15 yards, and he might give them the okay to go ahead and take a longer shot just to kind of test the goalie down there, and we'll see what happened there. Scots, they'll probably come back with the same game plan they've been playing. The Trojans may be making some adjustments. They're going to want to get more shots on goal.
Absolutely. Well, we have about another 8.5 minutes left in the intermission here. We will take a break and come back before the start of the second half. This is Garrett Imeson and Steve Roberts here for Oregon Sports Beat. We are tied here 0-0 at the half. Trojans hosting the David Douglas Scots. We'll be back in a few minutes.
To the clock.
they were doing the commentating. I was working on the Chiefs at Lincoln last week. You guys
just doing play-by-play. How about can we get a shout-out to some grandparents in Chicago? Okay. Grandparents of number 14, Isaac Bolin, are listening to you guys and watching this in the Chicago area. Sweet. Thanks.
Are you ready? Oh, you might want to move your mic a little closer to your mouth. Thanks.
And we're back here after the intermission. For those of you just joining us, we have the Wilson Trojans hosting the David Douglas Scots, and it is 0-0, and here we are starting. Trojans have possession to start.
Dangerous here.
Quick, aggressive maneuver, and a shot on goal just off the
post
top
again.
post, yes. But cleared out. And, you know, it's been another close shot here for the Scots here, trying to make something
Looks like
happen.
they got a corner out of that. Somebody must have got a touch on it.
Yes, indeed.
So, again, you know, the Scots waste no time coming out. They played that aggressive defense, and it paid off for them there. They got possession of the ball and actually got a shot on goal.
Fifth corner kick here, cleared quickly by the Trojans, looking to actually get possession here and press into Scott territory. Nice maneuver there. Looking to clear it down, kept in. Oh, maybe
I think he called it out. Yeah.
Yep. It's a nice attempt to keep it in, but that's going to be the Scott throwing. We're starting off the second period like we started off the first. Aggressive, looking to press quickly.
Both teams playing tight defense.
A quick shot on goal there by the Scots. The Scots have.
We get a cross here, and we got a man there. Yes. Good clear out there.
Nice clearance for the Trojans. Trojans looking. Home crowd looking for a whistle there. I think we are going to get one. I think that's going to be a free kick for the Trojans. It's going to be Isaac Volin, number 14, taking the free kick. Quick shout out to his grandparents listening to us all the way in the Chicago area. Thank you for tuning in.
Good job, Chicago. Listening to Oregon Sports Beat. Yes.
Yes, indeed. We love to hear that. I love hearing families supporting their relatives as well. Scott's again pressing it quickly. Trying to force a mistake on the Trojans defenders here.
Good ball movement here.
Scots definitely have had the advantage getting the ball into Trojan territory in the first couple minutes here of this second period.
It's a nice triangle play over there.
Looking to set something up and just a quick miss, and the Trojans quickly in there take advantage again. You can't make many mistakes here on both of these defenses. Very aggressive. Speaking of aggressive maneuver by the goalie.
Yeah, goalies don't like that ball getting back there by them. They want to keep it away as often as they can.
Absolutely, he came out there quick and made that stop. I believe that was Freddie Alvarez as the goalkeeper, senior for the Scots. Another opportunity trying to press into the sides of that Trojan defense, but cleared.
Sort of a throw in over here on the side.
Again, very aggressive, very quick play. We've seen that ball go back and forth already. I'd say early on you see the Scots trying to press that advantage they may have had in the first period, just missing on another shot on goal. Quickly crossed and picked up by the Trojans, who are looking to quickly get it back into play. Looking to change some of the early momentum here for the Scots. Scots again trying to press it into the Trojan defense, setting something up. Nice move to get a little bit of space, trying to read his options.
They give him some space there, and there's
that's going to be an own goal.
Yeah.
You know, trying to make the defense, and that's an own goal there for the Trojans.
That's a tough break there for the Trojans. Although if he had not have played it, it might have been a good play for the Scots there to get a go. So it's a hard one to take there, you know, especially the first goal of the match.
And your instinct as a defender is always to try and at least deflect it and get it out of the way, you know. And it just happened to go the wrong way. Goalkeeper not able there to save it. And that's the first goal of the night. That puts the Scots up 1-0 here. With 35 minutes to play here, 35 minutes and 10 seconds here in the second period. First goal of the night scored for the Scots. It's that pressing attack of David Douglas that was able to result, technically an own goal, but it was definitely the pressure applied by the Scots. And throw-in, Scots still trying to apply that pressure to a Trojan defense here. I believe we might be signaling for a corner.
Yeah.
I believe that might be the 5th or 6th corner of the night for the Scots.
Yeah, they've been able to get possession down near the goal quite a bit, and they've gotten opportunities to get corner kicks, and we'll see what they do with this one.
Haven't been able to convert yet. They've tried a few different strategies on these corners. Lots of men in motion on this one here. Right, set something up. Ball bouncing around, going to take the long shot and over the goal. You know, he saw that he had his shot in space, but just wound up too far. Getting a shot in space can be such a rare thing in this game, especially off a corner kick, that it's got to be tempting to just take that shot when you see it. And the Scots have proven they can be fairly accurate from longer distances.
Oh, yeah. Now, we've had some exciting shots on goal where the ball literally inches away from going in the goal.
I think the Scots have hit the post 3 times, if I'm not mistaken. .33 minutes and 27 seconds here in the second period. Score now 1-0 in favor of the Scots.
So Wilson here is being challenged. They got to shake off that goal, and they got to get back into this game, make some good plays. They need to get a couple of shots on goal to really test the goalie over here.
The possession has definitely been primarily in the Wilson territory in the second period. David Douglas coming out aggressively. And here's another possible opportunity. Cross coming in. And
outside of the net.
Might have been deflected by Sean Sussman, so I think that'll be another corner. But a nice diving save there, able to deflect that and get it off the side of the net. If you're David Douglas, you're just hoping that you get this many corners, you're going to hopefully convert one of these. You know, I think this is number 6 or 7 of the night for the Scots.
Yeah, they're still knocking on the door here. It's a little bit outside.
And cleared by the Trojans. Another one defended properly by the Trojans. Both teams have faced a lot of pressure. Both teams pressing very hard tonight. A quick, aggressive form of soccer we're seeing tonight.
Got a couple. It looks like we got 3 or 4 subs coming in here for Wilson.
I think it might be a batch of fresh legs, seeing how aggressively the Scots are playing, keeping people who are fresh and quick and able to maybe handle some of the aggressiveness that the Scots are bringing out here tonight. Trojans trying to press in down now. Press back out to midfield. Scott's trying to push it in. .31 minutes left here in the second period. Scots have a throw-in. The Trojans haven't had the opportunity to push their way too much into the defense of the Scots yet tonight. Throw-in coming. Looking to find some opportunity. Nice kick, just goes up and over the goal. It's going to be a goal kick here for the Trojans. Looking to set up. About a quarter of the way through this second period.
Just got word that the game out in Tillamook is on. After some lightning and thunder, they were delayed, but that soccer game out in Tillamook is on tonight. Tillamook is on tonight.
Oh, very good. I know some weather we thought would cause some delays for a lot of games tonight. A lot of athletic activities this week have been rescheduled or canceled outright, so it's good to see that out in Tillamook they're able to get their game going. Good to hear you can catch that on Oregon Sports Speed as well.
So we'll see here. They've got some quick feet over there in the corner.
That went out. We'll see, I believe.
Giving them a goal kick, looks like.
Here about 10 minutes in, Trojans haven't had much opportunity to press against the Scott defense. I'd say the momentum has been decidedly in favor of David Douglas here in this second period.
Yeah, Wilson is looking for opportunities. They did a nice long kick there. They have some speed on the outside there. That was a good show of speed there. So anything can happen at any moment here.
Steve, do you think your mentality changes when you're down 1-0 as opposed to when you were tied? Does that change your mentality if you're Wilson at all?
In soccer, one of the most dangerous times is after a goal has been scored, the other team. You really have to play well because they are coming back hard.
Everybody wants the second one.
Yeah, So, those first few minutes after that goal is one of the most interesting times of the game.
And certainly the Scots continue to be aggressive after that first goal. The Trojans so far able to fend off their advances after the goal. Now Trojans looking to make a strike against the defense.
We got some running room here.
Going down the side,
we'll get a cross here.
Opportunity for a cross deflected off
not
of the
enough
Scots.
on it.
Trojans still trying to maintain possession, get the opportunity.
Get it back. Looks like we got a player down back there by the goal. One of David Douglas' players is down.
One of the defenders, I believe, is down. I think also we might be setting up the first Trojans corner kick of the night the way he's setting up down there. So after this injury, we may see the Trojans take their first attempt at a corner. Didn't see what exactly happened to have the young man for the Scots down there.
The way they're working on him, it looked like it might be a cramp. I'm not sure. I think he did go up to play that loose ball that cross that went off of the defender, and I think he jumped up to play that.
Again, while we have a moment, fill you in for those just joining us. There's 28 minutes and 8 seconds left here in the second period. Right now, David Douglas, the Scots, lead 1-0 over the Wilson Trojans. One goal for the Scots coming on a Trojan own goal as the Scots pressed in on the attack here in the second period, about 5 minutes into the second period. That is the only scoring of the night. However, it has been a very aggressive and fast-paced match here tonight. Both teams playing an aggressive style. David Douglas showing a willingness to take long shots, and they've hit the post 3 or 4 times tonight.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna ask you to give another shout out. I think it's kind of cool to give a shout out to some grandparents. Where is it, in Chicago?
Yeah, the Chicago area. It's number 14, Isaac Boland's grandparents. Chicago area. I love the Chicago area. I travel there regularly, and we're glad you're able to tune in and listen for us. And thank you for supporting your grandson.
So it looks like they're slowly walking off the field. It's good. He's up. He's walking. Sometimes I think, players who really love this game, it hurts them to have to leave the field, even though they know they should. That pain is often more than the injury pain.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone's out here has a competitive spirit and drive, and, you never want to leave the field.
So we got what our first corner for the Wilson Trojans right now.
Yes, indeed. Big setup here coming for the Trojans. First corner kick coming from the far side. Most of the Trojans set up here on our near side. Corner kick incoming, looking to find an opportunity to strike at that Scott defense. Cleared. And now quickly in motion for the Scots. Has a man down, pass behind him. That could have been a dangerous opportunity for the Scots there, but the Trojans able to get possession of the ball.
Nice pass there in the lane. Nice here.
Nice
we might have.
shot.
Oh, ball gets. No, he still has possession. Oh. We might get a penalty here. We might get a penalty kick here.
Based on the initial reaction from the Scots, that's what I think we might be about to see.
It's like the ref is pointing there.
We'll see who's going to step up to take that penalty kick. Big opportunity for the Trojans with 27 minutes and 20 seconds left, down a goal to get a penalty kick. Let's see who I think is going to be taking it. Looking to get a positive identification on it. I believe that looks like number 13.
Yeah, 13. Looks like he's lined up for it.
Tyson Horn. He is one of the players head coach Frank Matthews told us to watch out for on the Trojans. Looking to knot the game up. Penalty kick incoming. Incoming kicked in and tucked in the back left corner of the net. That draws us even here with 26 minutes and 40 seconds to play. The penalty kick, good, knotting us up at 1. Tyson Horn converting on the PK.
You gotta love high school sports, how quickly things can change and how the game is right back to a tie right now. It's almost like a new game starting here.
You gotta love the support of the home crowd. All of a sudden, a very engaged and active crowd goes totally silent for the penalty kick. And Trojans have possession, looking to press again. Now momentum has swung in favor of the Trojans, who are getting to press into Scott territory. Nice maneuver, trying to find some space, blocked by the Scott defender, looking to clear. Continue to press by the midfielders and attackmen of the Trojans.
Yeah, the Trojans have got a big lift out of that goal there, and they're coming back hard right now.
You can see it's been their best couple moments of the second period since that penalty kick went in. Knotting us up here at 1-all.
Looks like we got about 25 and a half minutes left.
Scott's looking to set up. Cleared by one of the Trojans. And you hear the crowd into it too after the goal. Referee is going to have to step in and take control here. Getting a little scrappy there. The whistle's blowing. You know you're going to get referees trying to take control because things were getting a little heated there. Player came in.
Yeah, we had a player who went down there and felt that the defense was playing a little bit too rough and had some words exchanged, but there's no reason for another teammate to come in and touch another player. So if we get out of this without a yellow card, the teams are fortunate.
Yeah, absolutely. Whenever you see some kind of deliberate contact, especially when you're coming from away from the situation, we'll see, waiting for you. You hear the refs talking to the players. We're waiting to see if there's an official call here. Not seeing any cards come out yet.
So officials are going to let him go with a warning. talked to him, calmed him down. Good job on the officials to whistle that. But believe me, another incident, we're going to see a card quick.
Absolutely, and I guarantee that's one of the things he said right to them is, probably told them they were lucky to get off without a card when it gets heated like that. And we're going to just kind of reset here. It's 24 minutes. Setting back up. It's going to be a goal kick for the Scots. After about 45 minutes of probing, trying to get some goals on the board for both teams, we've had now 2 goals in about the last 10 minutes, 1 for each team. Momentum swings have been quick here in the second period.
Players have settled down a little bit right now. We're seeing a little bit change in pace, but I'm still moving hard. This could be an opportunity here for Wilson.
Could be a big cross. Let's see what the ruling is on that.
No, he just called that out.
Yep. It's always tough, especially when it's the far side, to tell what's a clean tackle and what's something that might get the attention of the referees.
So they're awarding the ball to Wilson. So obviously the David Douglas player got a touch on the ball, which is why there probably was not any penalty or trip there.
Throw-in coming. Headed by one of the Scots, and then a kick and shot over the goal. They're such technical shots to try and make when you have the ball in the air to make connection the right way.
You get excited there. Sometimes it might be worth it just to come down, take a nice, soft, controlled touch, and then take a shot. But, kids are excited tonight. You got a tie game here, 22 minutes left, and, both teams want to get another go.
Absolutely. I bet the Trojans are even more excited. Again, they had a game that was canceled this week due to the air quality conditions, so they were itching to get out and compete, and they were ready and raring to go tonight. Goal kick picked up by the Trojans, but then Scott's immediately able to get possession on an interception.
Yeah, both teams have done a good job of playing the gaps on the triangle and actually making some steals on passes.
Both teams not giving either one a lot of room in those gaps either. They've played very tight defense.
So again, here we have a turnover. We got some running space out here on the outside.
Going to go for a one-on-one. Might have the opportunity to pass back. Tips
got
it
it across.
And just able to clear it out to the side. Trying to see where it went out.
That was a great effort over there by that striker on the far side to actually get that ball across. They're trained to pass it away from the goalie. Unfortunately, his players were not in the line in time to get a strike on the ball.
Absolutely. Tried to get that tap back, and just as Scott was able to get there first and clear it out.
He did an excellent job of pushing it across and getting it just enough away from the goalie where the goalie had no play on it. We'll see another one of those. It's going to be quite interesting to see what happens. His players know now they got to catch up with him.
Absolutely. 20 minutes and 50 seconds, about halfway here through the second period. We are knotted up at 1. The first goal coming up with about 35 minutes to play here in the second half, an own goal on the Trojans. And then the tying goal coming from Tyson Horn with about 25 minutes left in the second period. And that's where we stand.
So quickly, the ball gets moved back down to the other side of the field, and again, we're in striking territory with the David Douglas here.
It has been an undeniably entertaining game tonight.
Well, both teams like to push the ball very quickly. They don't like to get a lot of play in the midfield. They get control, and then they look right away to get that ball up the pitch.
Absolutely. Another cross shot here. Opportunity for the Scots, trying to get possession, see if they can find an opportunity. Trying to set things up. Headed up. Just missed the striker and trying to get cleared. Scots maintain possession, but a whistle comes in. I think that's going to be a foul on the Scots, and we're going to get a free kick for the Trojans. Threat diffused there with the foul. Trojans slowing it down a little bit here to start the possession. But the Scots able to aggressively get possession. Pass forward.
Nice pass here. We got a good left foot there. Oh, nice play by the goalie.
Sean Sussman with the diving save. I have a feeling that had the angle to make it in had it gotten by Sussman.
It very well did.
Probably the save of the night so far for either side. The style these two teams are playing, you can see opportunities arise out of nowhere. Very quick opportunities.
You can see how those feet work there, and a very nice play over here on defense and offense. Kept it clean, looking to steal the ball. Ball changed possession a couple of times.
A long shot there. Couldn't tell if he was trying to maybe find a man deep in the striking zone or if that was a shot. But either way, it's going to be a goal kick for the Scots. 18 minutes, 24 seconds. We are knotted up at 1 here. The Trojan crowd still congratulating goalie Sean Sussman on that save. Goal kick coming in for the Scots. First touch coming for the Trojans. Trying to quickly turn it into an opportunity. Scots get possession of the ball. Out about midfield. Nice move to keep it in bounds. Got an opportunity in a man.
Nice touch here. If he gets
still an opportunity for the Scots. And a long shot just off the far right side. For a second, it looked like it might have had the angle from up here, but wide of the goal. Again, that was the Scots not afraid to take the longer shot. I believe that was Gustavo Perez who took the long shot there for the Scots. Sussman, the goalkeeper for the Trojans, taking his time to set up the goal kick. 17 minutes left here in the second period. Looking for an opportunity, and he might have one if he can beat the goal. He's got a shot. Tapped in. That's a goal. That's a goal for Abdul Khalir Muhammad, I believe. Oh, no, wait. I believe I got that wrong. I believe that's a goal for Logan Dodge. Goal, Logan Dodge.
Wait. Let's see what the official's making some sort of call.
Crowd's not
okay,
happy.
I guess it's okay. Yeah.
All right. Great.
So again, a nice little breakaway there. The outside wing did a great job of chasing that down. I didn't think he was going to catch up to that. The goalie, for some reason, decided to stay close to the net that time, and he was able to get an angle on it.
Yeah, it was a nice touch shot. It wasn't forceful, but just able to get the right angle on it. It was tough. I thought we might see the goalkeeper come out. That's a goal for Logan Dodge, number 2. I apologize. I initially read that as number 7, but then realized it was number 2, Logan Dodge, with the goal with 16:44 to play. And that one just skirts the top of the net. How the momentum swings. With about 35 minutes left in the second period, the Trojans fell behind, and now quickly
they're back up. So Trojans doing a good job keeping this interesting tonight. We'll see how the David Douglas answers this now. They're going to be looking to come back hard.
Yeah, you've got 16 minutes left. You're already more than halfway through this second period. And the Trojans continuing to fight it forward, trying to keep it in bounds. Whistle, I believe, whistled out. And that's going to be a throw-in for the Scots. You can hear the Wilson crowd getting behind their squad tonight. Another whistle coming in. Going to slow it back down and get it reset, it looks like. Not sure exactly what the whistle's about, but we're going to go ahead and do a new throw-in here. Quick throw and looking to take an opportunity. And a long shot cross. No one there. Going to be picked up by the goalkeeper. Under 15 minutes to play here in the game, second period.
Oh, there's a nice one there. Will he get a good shot off?
Gustavo Perez making a man miss and
Yeah, he
kicking
does.
and in. Goal! Quite quickly, David Douglas Scots knot it back up. About 2 minutes after the Trojans take the lead, Gustavo Perez comes in and ties it up for a goal for the Scots.
Or a nice equalizer there. He did a nice job there. He got control of the ball, got it on his left side so he could get a nice angle on the goal. The defender backed up a step, and he was able to get the shot off.
Absolutely. Did a great job creating space for himself on that shot. Again, the momentum swings have been intense here. Motion's running high. You can see frustration on both sides here right now. We've already seen the game get slightly chippy. The ref's doing a good job to step in and keep control.
Yeah, they've been letting them play, but they've been keeping control of it, which is always a nice job. You don't want to see a game slow down because of penalties being called.
Yeah, it's always a fine balancing act of letting them play, but keeping a tight, good control of the game. Referees have done an outstanding job tonight. Looking for another
Oh, we're
opportunity.
going to get a shot here,
Space
maybe. Or he's going to look to cross it. There's a cross up.
Cross and clear. Might still be in possession of the Scots here in a second. Here might get another opportunity, and that's off a Trojan. It'll be thrown from the Scots, and we'll get reset. 13:33. No goals in the first period. 4 now here in just over 26 minutes.
You know, both teams came out hard looking early, you know, but, you know, it's a matter of endurance, getting down late, you know, and we've seen some nice scoring here, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see 1 or 2 before this match is over.
Absolutely. The way these teams are pressing aggressively and they're able to find some space, I would not be surprised either. I don't think we may not be done tonight. Picked up by Sussman. Looking to slow it down a little bit. Long goal kick. Headed up into the air. Headed forward. But Scott's trying to get control of it, and it looks like the Trojans will get control, looking for an opportunity. Got a chance with man down, long shot. I don't know if that went off a Scott or not.
Yeah, I think it was blocked by a Scott.
So I think that's going to get us
a corner over
kick.
here.
Yep. See how the Trojans set up for this corner here.
So we got a little bit more than 12 minutes to go in this game, and it's tightening up here. Both teams tied game, and both teams want to score a goal.
You see who's going to try and take the corner for us.
David Douglas pulls all their players back on defense.
Corner incoming, looking for a spot. Headed towards the goal end, over and out. Nice opportunity, but just not able to connect. And the Scots will get a goal kick. And we're going to have a substitution here for the Trojans as well. Again, this year both teams have played one match. Both have tied, so you know with 11:30 to go, both are looking for the win here tonight, get that first win of the season.
Mm-hmm. Makes for a good match here.
Goal kick coming down. Headed back by one of the Trojans. Volley back forward by a Scott. Bounced around midfield. Trojans looking to take possession. And do. Scott's quickly intercepted and try and push it back forward.
Nice pass here. Will he get it to it before? Oh, good steal.
Mm-hmm. Nice steal, pushing back forward. Got speed on both sides, man up the middle. There's an opportunity with speed to try and get there. Goalie out of position, but no opportunity to make that connection. That's balls in the air off. The Trojans still in possession, and the goalie falls on it. We had a Trojan player down after that opportunity. Don't know if he's doing okay or not. He I think we're going to get a timeout for him to come off the pitch. That timeout comes with about 10:33 to play here in the second period.
A nice hustle there, nice good play there by the Trojans to get that ball up there near the goal. Almost got a good play on the ball there. You know, I've been impressed by the speed of the players tonight, that outside speed to trace down those balls.
Absolutely, both teams playing a quick game. The Trojans see who that's off of. I believe that's going to be a Scott ball. Scott throw in. Coming in on 10 minutes here to play in the second period. Looking to orchestrate his offense on throw in and goes right back out. Rejected by Logan Dodge of the Trojans, and we'll have another throw in. Both teams, I think, using this opportunity as maybe a quick breather here. Reset themselves after a very aggressive second period. Again, 4 goals scored here in the second period. Nice play by the Trojan to get possession here off the throw and have a possible advantage here for the Trojans.
We're going to get a shot here, a little bit high. Maybe needed to take one more touch, but you know, they're excited right now. They want to get a goal. We're getting down. We're under the 10-minute mark. Both teams are going to be looking to strike. The Trojans have done a good job in the last couple of minutes. They've maintained control on their side of the field, so they're pushing it hard, getting those first touches and moving the ball back quickly.
What was probably an advantage for the Scots in the first 60 minutes in terms of having the ball attacking the Trojans have been able to flip that here in the latter half of the second period. And the results have shown on the scoreboard for the Trojans, notching a couple goals. And again, Trojans looking to press, have some opportunities across the field if we can get across. Going to be a legal tackle there ruled by the officials, still fighting for possession. Nice clearance by the Scots, now trying to turn it into an opportunity.
There's opportunity here. If he gets that pass there, we might get a strike.
And it's
going to get into the net. Nice job by the defense. Nice job by the Trojan defense to get back and save that goal because it was on its way there.
Yes, it was. Trying to get a number on that young man who made that impressive save for the Trojans. That might be Nicholas Olenek, number 11. Trying to confirm for sure.
So both teams keeping it exciting as we get late into the game here. Both teams within 2 minutes have gotten shots on goal. Pretty exciting game coming down to the wire here.
Absolutely. We knew, you know, despite the score being 0-0 in that first period, there were just plenty of opportunities. You just had a feeling that there will be goals scored tonight. And sure enough, we're seeing them break through here in the second period. Another shot tipped off, so that'll be a corner for the Scots. They've tried to keep his hands on it, but it just deflected off the goalkeeper's hands, so that will be a corner, I believe the 7th of the night for the Scots. 7:45 here to play. Corner coming in quick, not a lot of setup here. Goes wide over the far side. Possessed by a Scot. Deflected off a Trojan, that'll be a throw-in, I believe, for the Scots.
So good play by both teams as we get into the latter part of the game here. It's still anybody's game.
Absolutely. You don't quite feel either side has a tremendous advantage at any point in this game. You know, we've seen the game switch so quickly back and forth in momentum. That flies over the goalie. Going to be a goal kick for the Trojans. Under 7 minutes to play here. And we're all knotted up at 2. Taking time to set up. Goal kick comes to about midfield, possessed by the Trojans. Trying to press forward into a Scott third of the field. Tried to get it something going, but the pass goes long and out. Going to be a throw-in for the Scots. Throw-in coming.
Lots of ball turnover here.
Absolutely. Nice poke by the Trojans, but still able to get cleared by the Scots. Looking to strike forward. Might have an opportunity down the side if he's got speed to get it crossed back over.
He'll get a cross. He'll look for a cross here.
When he's down, we'll see if that's going to be a whistle or not.
Looks like he did. Called it. I think he's just going to give him a free kick there. I'm not sure.
I think so as well. It's a dangerous part of the field to get a free kick in because you have a nice opportunity to set something up here.
Yeah, it's almost like getting a corner from the far side of the box there.
You are definitely in the Wilson third here.
So we'll see how they line up here. The advantage here is the ball and the players are all moving towards the goal.
Free kick incoming. Opportunity headed away.
Right.
But still possession in favor of the Scots. And
Oh, what a
tucked
goal
in.
there.
Long goal.
So again, a deflection there, and David Douglas was able to pick it up, and that long shot paid off again off the top bar, but into the goal this time.
And the Trojans looking to set it up immediately and get going. Whistle comes in to slow them down. The Trojans tried to take advantage of the Scots celebrating there. The referee slowed them back down a little bit. I believe that was Matthew Solorzano on the goal for the Scots. Yep. And that puts the Scots of David Douglas up 3-2 with 5 minutes to play.
So we're going to see Wilson. They're going to come back strong now. They're going to be looking to equalize this. They have a little bit, about 4:45 left in the game.
And you can see their hustle, the ball going out on the far side and going under the fence there. And you see the Wilson players hurriedly trying to find a ball because they know every second that they don't have the ball in play is going against them at this point. 4:28 here. Trojans now down a goal. Trying to find some opportunity and intercepted by the Scots. Looking to clear now. Right now the Scots know that time is their friend, that they'll be happy to clear it and take a few more seconds off.
Nice cross-field pass there. I think it was a missed touch there, but we got great job by Scots to get there and get the ball across.
Great speed to come in on the sideline. Didn't look like there was anyone in the vicinity.
I know. I was surprised to see him streaking down the line like that.
And the Scots may have the lead, but they're still playing aggressively to try and keep this ball in the Wilson third. That'll be a throw-in for the Trojans, 3:27. Trying to set something up and get into the Scott third and get a shot on goal here. Down a goal, a little over 3 minutes to play here. Fielded by the goalie of the Trojans. Goal kick forward. And that's going to go all the way to the goalie of the Scots. Trying to press the goalie now are the Trojans. You hear that's...
Yeah, I figured that was a card. You do not touch the goalie. That's one you do not do.
You hear the Wilson crowd arguing that the goalie should not have been able to pick up the ball because it had been last touched by...
Yeah, but it was incidental touch. It was not a controlled touch.
Exactly. That is the key difference here.
And I believe that's an automatic card whenever the goalie gets fouled.
Absolutely. That is the first card of the night for either team. Clock is stopped right now as we're getting reset. 2:47 to play here. the Scots of David Douglas ahead of the Wilson Trojans 3-2. Nice backwards kick to try and push that ball forward into Scott territory. Scott's maintaining possession here. 2:23 to play. That goes out, and that's going to be a throw-in for the Trojans. Trojans have about a little over 2 minutes to find that equalizer, try and notch this game up at 3. Long throw and headed by Scott. Controlled by a Trojan and out, going to be still Trojan throw-in. Thrown in, headed by Scott, trying to just keep it out, and that's going to be a corner. It's a big opportunity with 1:45. The clock is still running here.
So we'll have a nice opportunity here.
They're going to get this corner set up quickly.
David Douglas pulls all their players back on defense.
Corner incoming, coming in
Close
tight.
to the net. Goalie comes out, knocks it away.
Headed away. Trojan's going to maintain possession, takes the long shot over the goal.
Nice field goal there.
Yes, indeed. You see why there so many of the field goal kickers do come from the soccer teams. Now 1:05. That's going to be a goal kick here for the Scots.
They kind of let that touch go through. This could be dangerous here if he gets that ball outside. He's got an extra man there.
Absolutely.
We'll get a cross here, and we do got a player on the far side here. Goalie does a nice job of playing that.
He's got 44 seconds trying to get that ball downfield quickly. Pressing it forward.
So they do a nice job passing it up. They're going to get another opportunity here.
And intercepted by the Scots, but I believe that's going to be off the Scot and throw in for the Trojans. 28 seconds, clock running. They're going to get that throw in quickly. We're going to get something set up. 19 seconds, clock still ticking. Throw in coming towards the area of the goal, headed away by a Scot. Trojans trying to fight possession, get one more opportunity. 9 seconds left on the clock. Looking, fighting for a possession, trying to get one shot in, maybe here. One. And there's the horn. And with that, I believe I'm waiting to make sure we have a final here from the officials.
I think that's over. The players are good sportsmanship out there. They're congratulating. They both know they both played a hard game. They both had opportunities there. It's a hard one. It's a good one, a great one to win. These are the ones you remember. It's a hard one to lose because you were so close.
And they're the ones you have to forget going into next week
that's
when
right.
you're on that side. Absolutely.
Right. I'm sure the coach will tell them as they go in, okay, our focus is on our next week's game. Both coaches will tell that. Usually they want them to begin to focus on what's next.
Absolutely. And with that, that means the final score of the game tonight is the Scots of David Douglas 3, the Wilson Trojans 2, in what was a riveting game tonight. Lots of action. No goals in the first period. All five coming in the second period. For a quick scoring recap, scoring times are approximate. With about 35 minutes to play in the second period, it was an own goal by the Trojans that started off the scoring. Then with about 26 minutes left, a penalty kick was converted by Tyson Horn of the Trojans to knot it up at 1-1. About 10 minutes later, with 16:44 to play, Logan Dodge was able to give the Trojans the lead. Just 2 minutes later, Gustavo Perez would knot the game up at 2. And lastly, with about 5:10, Matthew Solorzano put in what would be the game winner for the Scots. This was a game that you saw early on. There was plenty of aggressiveness, plenty of close opportunities for goals. Again, despite a 0-0 score, you knew that we would be seeing some goals scored. It was just too close for the opportunities for these young men tonight.
Yeah, both teams have a similar way of playing, and that was very good. It made for an exciting match. Very good match that way. And, it was just a very good match. Similar play, lots of ball movement, great scoring in the second half. 5 goals scored. kept it quite exciting for both teams.
So tensions de-escalating there. We still have our video feed rolling there as teams got a little close after such an emotional game, but thankfully I saw athletic staff from both teams running in to try and de-escalate, which could have been a little bit of a tense situation. You saw the looks like the student section of the Trojans come out to commemorate their team on what was an undeniably hard-fought game. I mean, it was a great game, back and forth. Tonight, the Scots came out on top. This has been Garrett Imeson so far with you. Any final thoughts from Steve Roberts here tonight?
I wish both of these teams the best in the rest of their season here. They played some exciting soccer, lots of good touches, lots of ball motion up and down the field. Always good to see lots of shots on goal and lots of goals scored. So, again, it'd be interesting if these teams meet again to see how they progress and play. But wish them all well, and it was a good night for soccer.
For these two teams, the outlook is interesting. They both have the same next opponent. On the 9th, the David Douglas Scots will be traveling to Forest Grove. That's exactly where the Trojans will be on the 12th of September. So they'll kind of get an interesting measuring stick against a common opponent, still in non-league play here for these teams. This has been Oregon Sports Week. We have lots of activities. I believe with that late start, you can still catch some of the soccer game out in Tillamook here tonight. I'm assuming we haven't had any further notice of weather delays going on there. Tomorrow is Friday Night Lights. You'll have a couple games available. I will be doing the game between Grant and Wilson and Lake Ridge here at Wilson High School tomorrow night. Should be fantastic. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock tonight. From Oregon Sports Beat, this has been Garrett Imeson, joined by Steve Roberts. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. And it was